Hey guys, welcome back to Retro Phones, and today this is a little bit of a different video. I'll be showing you guys some phone prices on AliExpress for Sony Ericsson specifically because I have received comments telling me where can I buy them. Now, I buy them off of flea markets near where I live, and that's kind of complicated to tell you because you would not want to travel all the way over here, and it would depend if where you live there are flea markets that offer these products, although there's a couple of these, actually quite a lot of these Sony Ericssons available on AliExpress. And I actually have one that was sent to me by one of the stores to do a review on, so I can kind of tell you what happens if you buy one of these phones. They do look like this, where the cursor is pretty new, pretty well kept, but they are mostly refurbished phones. So they were somebody else's. They switched up the screen, the casing, and specifically the casing. It's not the best quality compared to original Sony Ericsson casings, but hey, they look good at least to keep for a collection. So I mean, let's go into the Sony Ericsson Xperia Ray right here. This is a very, very pretty phone. I actually have one of these, but it has a busted power on button, so I can't turn it on except with a little hack there is on these Sony Ericsson phones. But for example, if you're looking for one of these, which as an MP4 player, these are quite good actually, 40 US dollars with I think free shipping. Yeah, free shipping. So that's a pretty nice price. I would gladly get one of these. Also, the Xperia Play is a phone that I have, but it's not in working condition. I've tried two of these from flea markets. Both don't work. These are very delicate, apparently, or so I was told. And well, this is what you get, and there's a simple set and a full set. And if you go down below, you will see what this includes. Now, you can see this. You could get the logo or the non-logo version because, again, these are third-party casings that people use to refurbish these. So don't expect original quality, but they still look pretty nice. I mean, to keep in a collection or just to have to mess around, I am actually looking to buy one of these. I guess it will have to be a one from AliExpress. A little rule I put on myself when I started collecting phones is that I would only collect them from flea markets because that's what the fun was. And now, I guess I'm very considering buying one of these, so I'd be breaking my own rules. Here's the 980 from Sony Ericsson. One of my friends actually has one of these, but the image or the screen flex cable is busted, so it doesn't work. But it's a very pretty phone, very very pretty phone. The W980, 8 gigabytes of internal storage, non-expandable, and you can see this is the, I want to say, Japanese version. Yeah, that is definitely Japanese. So yeah, don't expect the quality as if you had it original stock from Sony Ericsson. But there's a ton of models here, and to be honest, the price for refurbished phones is not that bad. I mean, 45 USD. I've seen the Arc S in flea markets go for about, I want to say, $8-10. I don't know if they're working because here's the thing. The phones that I get from flea markets, you don't really have a chance to try them out at the flea markets. Just like, I want this one. How much is it? It's this much. And that's it. You buy it and you toss a coin in the air. It'll work if you get home. If it doesn't work, oh well, you have another little brick. Here's the 580, a really beautiful phone. The one I actually have two of these, and I need to switch up the flex cable on one of them. I might record that and do that for you guys. But this one is also pretty decent price, 48.88. Let's say 50 USD, $50. This is all US. And you don't have to hassle around going to flea markets and then finding out the screen is busted, looking for a screen, or the flex cable's broken or ripped. Because these sliders, oh my god, the flex cables on these sliders. I will make a video about the flex cables because I have like 8-9 phones that because of a flex cable I cannot use. Again, AliExpress does have this hat. Is really cool. I would actually buy this and use it when I go on phone hunts. That would be pretty nice. I mean, to be honest, out of all of these, I have quite a bit of them. I mean, I'm missing an Arc S. I'm missing this one, I guess, in working condition. I have the T106, which is pretty nice. The Arc S, I really want an Arc S, although I haven't seen one lately. I just found another Xperia Mini in the flea market. I haven't showed you guys. I want an X8 also. I have seen it, but I haven't bought it. X10 Minute we do have. Vivas we don't have. I need one of those. The Xperia Neo wait, yeah, the Neo. I have one of the Neos. I have both of these guys. W20, I don't think this was sold here in Mexico, so I might have to buy one off of AliExpress or eBay. If you guys like these sort of videos where we're just looking on AliExpress, I can also do them for eBay, and I think that'd be pretty nice as well. The 350 is a really nice one that I found one, but they wanted like 30 USD and it was in terrible condition. And I thought, I mean, 42 USD for refurbished one that looks basically mint on AliExpress. I wouldn't much rather buy that one, you know? Because here's the thing: sometimes on these flea markets, the vendors, I mean, they get carried. I have one of those. It's a really beautiful phone. The vendors, they get really carried away with the prices, you know. Sometimes they're, because I think since all of this is starting to appraise, you know, go up in value, they start to sell them a bit higher in terms of price. I could say that about a year and a half ago, when I started my collection, I could go out and easily find phones for 50 US cents or a quarter even. Now they're all like 4, 5, even 10, $20 for some. So they're definitely going up in value because, you know, the sellers aren't. I have a 705, beautiful phone, 3G and Wi-Fi, so that is actually kind of usable, at least for calls. But yeah, I want a Neo V. I actually found a casing for this one. I might buy it and replace the one I have because the one I have is silver and it's pretty banged up. So if I could get the new housing, I will definitely show you guys on video. And that's it. You know, AliExpress is a very viable option if you guys like Sony Ericsson phones. And not only from this era, if you like the old Sony Xperias, they're also available here. Look, the Z2, the Z, which is it? This is Z3, the XZ3 Ultra is also these ones, the M2 cards. I need to make a whole video on these guys because they're really, really useful and they're pretty cheap on AliExpress. 8 gigabytes for 16 USD. When these guys launched, they were so expensive here in Mexico. I'm talking for half a gig, we were paying like 80 US dollars. That was, God, that was expensive. USB cable. So if you're like one of those people that are like, oh, I have it, but I don't have the cable, it's $1 on AliExpress. Maybe 2 if you don't have the, no, 4 if you don't have the new user discount. The BST33, which is a battery very commonly used, also available. Although batteries, check out, you need to, you know, look at your country's regulations because some countries do not allow for the shipping of batteries, which this sucks. I know it's kind of hard to get batteries, and I'll make another video of that. I have a full Yu-Gi-Oh tin full of batteries, and I will show you. Here's the housing for the Xperia Play. I mean, there's just a lot of things you can find on AliExpress in terms of parts. These little like octopus cable thingies, I have 2 of them. They're really useful because they have like, look at those connectors, very outdated, but the fact that they're still there, that's pretty nice. I also found a PSP 101, well, 1001, that I need to fix up because it is not even turning on. It's not doing anything, so I need to have a look at that. There's batteries for basically anything on here. Again, you really need to check out the regulations for your country. $5.95. I've shown this one on video. It's the one I got from one of the stores here on AliExpress. Actually, it's the same store. This one, San Juan HK store. These guys have sent me 3 phones for reviewing, and they sent out this one. Yeah, the black one. It's a really good phone. I mean, really nice condition. The screen does not look original, and the casing feels kind of cheap. But I mean, to be honest, for the price, it's pretty good. Something that I am not really liking is that many vendors here in Mexico, they buy these guys and they, you know, relist them on local sites saying that they're factory phones, and that's why the box looks like that. And I always try to comment on those you know, publications that, or on those listings that, you know, this is not an original factory phone, because I don't want people overpaying. Some vendors here, or resellers, I guess, scalpers, you could call them that, like a 37 US dollar phone, they'll sell over here for the equivalent of like $150, $200. And you might say, well, they're doing their job by what? They just buy it and it gets here, you know, from AliExpress. But yeah, this is Sony Ericsson phones on AliExpress. There's quite a bit. There's also some pieces you can find, like some flex cables. This battery is nice, you know. This is one of the weird little batteries. Like the buttons you can find on here, some earpieces. There's like screens. This is for the, I think, W18, maybe. So yeah, there's some pieces. There used to be more, and housings, although I guess their stock is running low and they haven't found new stock because I haven't seen any more. There used to be housing for basically everything, and they're starting to run out. So if you're trying to get into this, I suggest you hurry up. You also need one of these, a universal battery charger, because some of these batteries, it's really difficult to get them to power on with just USB. You need to basically hook them up directly to the electricity and then they'll turn on. This one, the Life with Walkman, really beautiful phone also. I did not have it, sadly, and now I want one. Again, if you guys also like the flea market videos where we go and look at the flea markets, I'll make another one. Just let me know down in the comments. And I guess we can leave it at this because it's already like a 10-minute long video. I don't want to bore you. Xperia S. If you're looking for an Xperia S, with a transparent little backup lighting right here, here's AliExpress has them. I found one for $250 on the flea market. $52 here. But again, you need to get lucky to be able to find them on the flea market. So if you don't want to deal with all of that, just go on AliExpress. $400 will get you a ton of phones that will all be in working condition. I mean, the ones I've bought from AliExpress, they've always gotten here in working condition. And well, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you want to see more videos like these. Subscribe, share, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys in a new retro phones video very, very soon.